Nobody wins when the family feels.
Ted, when you guys, when you found him, did you come down that pathway?
No, actually, I'm a guy down the walkway right there.
Oh, you came this way?
Yes.
Went into the dumpster and then did you go out that way?
Well, like, oh my God. I was on my way from like even Macon.
By the way, my body camera's on.
Oh.
Just so we're being audio video recorded.
Okay, when I was leaving Macon, I was on my way back to the park to get the rest of my stuff. So like I came walking through the walkway here, and then that's when I seen all the red and the
blood.
Yeah.
On the coming out from underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you poked your head around.
Yeah, and then I like walked by and I poked in, I freaked out, and the guy was just laying dead.
So,
Fam, today we look at some body-worn footage of a homeless man and his friend who was roaming in dumpsters looking for shoes and stumbled upon a dead body. Turns out that body was placed there the night before by the perpetrator, a disgruntled teen who we'll later discuss, who told his girlfriend he killed this man the night before because he looked at him wrong.
when was she last year? I mean, I talked to her yesterday, so I don't need to talk to her again.
How? Because I know you talked to Hayden and just sitting and
I did.
They don't want us talking about it.
Hayden and Justin don't want you to talk about it?
Yeah.
Why?
They don't want, no, they said not to be talking about like the whole case in general.
Oh, they don't want to talk to you guys about
No,
it?
they don't want to talk about it in general.
Yeah.
Like, just in general.
Okay.
But
Well,
at first, they just like,
yeah, and like, right now we're just...
they never understood why I just saw it wasn't who I was.
Right.
And I was just like, they were like, I guess they all saw the live body that I had already been.
Did you see the body?
I've seen videos and pictures, and I took a video of him just
So,
shaking his
who
head.
had the videos?
Chuck.
Chubb. So did he send it to you? Did he send it out like in a group?
He can't really show you.
You had the video?
I don't, but I could show you exactly where it happened.
Oh, I know where it happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, if you want to walk me over there.
You walk me over there.
What's that?
You walk me over there and you're not even taking me.
Okay, we'll wait till he
Because I
leaves.
don't know if you can finish.
We'll wait till he leaves. We'll wait till he leaves. Because he's going to leave.
You go first.
What's that?
She go first.
Yeah, we'll let him go first.
I'll tell you when I tell everyone, I'm just, if you're honest, tell your story.
I've been in.
Yeah. Okay.
Chubbs just would get mad, and people would say that he would do it, he wouldn't do it, and he'd just go on and do it. But
So Chubbs definitely had an anger problem.
yeah, really bad. He had, when he drunk, he would get very violent.
Okay.
He would be very unhappy.
So what happened last
Last night.
Monday morning in the...
That was Monday. Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I was drinking, but I just remember just going. I was standing in Bert's room by the dresser and by the bed.
Yeah.
I was sitting in Bert's room by the dresser and by the bed. And I'm facing this way for some reason.
Yeah.
And I'm facing the door. But I don't even know what I was doing.
Okay.
The next thing you know, Chubbs flies open the door. And he looks at me. And he's got this smile on his face. And he looks at me, but he sounds so scared. And I go, what? Like I already knew something happened. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I was the very first person he told because he didn't know what to do.
Okay.
And I'm like,
What did he tell you?
he's like, I'm so sorry, but I did something really bad and I made a big mistake and I really didn't need to do it. And I go, what'd you do? And that's when his smile completely shut off. That's when I think he realized, like, he really just took something back. And he's like, I killed somebody outside. And my mouth just drops. At first, like, I was like, no, he's playing with me. There's gotta be a joke. Because when you meet him and you know who he is, he's a big ass city boy, he's a big ass baby, like, he's a big ass sweetheart. So it's like.
Did he tell you how he killed him? How did he?
He beat the fuck out of him and then stabbed him in the throat.
So.
But I haven't seen any pictures.
Did
This last video I seen, busy going.
What was it? Okay, so let's just slow this down for a second. So when he shows you the video, what is it? What's going on in the video?
This guy is laying down on the side of his face, like against this way.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is just, all you see is him, Chubbs is like down on the ground recording him, and then Chubbs just starts kicking him like it's a joke. And I like, he starts showing me that he didn't show me him or again because he knew I would have straight bucked that phone in half.
Okay.
He knows I don't really fuck with violence like that,
Okay.
and he knows it's the last thing I'm doing. So, like, he went around showing everyone in the house.
So when he, and by the way, I got my body cam on.
I know.
It's running. So when he shows you, or tells you that he killed somebody, was that, did he beat him up at that time, or did he stab him at that
He had
time?
just beaten him up. I think he had just beaten him up.
So then, do you know what prompted him to go stab him?
That the guy, like, wasn't dead yet. And Chubbs realized that he put that guy in hell of pain, and he didn't mean to. And I think that's why Chubbs stabbed him, is because this guy is laying here, like, already going to die. Like, this guy is lifeless. His fingers are broken. I heard his knees, and, like, everything was terrible. But I didn't even hear that from, like, Chubbs. Chubbs just told me that it was pretty bad. And, like, if this guy's already choking on his tongue, like, this guy's not gonna make it. So I think once he realized that this guy's already dying, I think that's probably why he was just like, I'm gonna
So you think he was just trying to be merciful at that point?
Yeah, he was just gonna be like, well, like, you just, because this man looked at you wrong, seriously.
That's the only reason why?
That's what he told me. And I go, why did you do it? He goes, this nigga looked at me wrong. Word for word, I was like, are you serious? You're serious? If I looked at you, I told him this exactly. If I looked at you wrong in every way, what makes it right for you to hurt me? You wouldn't hurt me even if you wanted to. He goes, you're right. Like, you mean, like, everything to me. I mean so much to Chubbs. And I called him last night because he had texted me. He goes, Lashes, I really need you right now. And he's like, sounds like he's by water.
How did you get a hold of Chubbs last night?
With that phone.
With his phone? So his phone number's in here?
Yes, I gave it.
Okay.
It's a
It's an email.
It's an email account.
Is it, so email or snaps? Email?
I don't have one, sir.
Okay. Okay. And do you know where the body was? Can you show me? Just,
This is the last I've seen it. Where's Jaden? Did you see him already?
he's gone.
I never seen it with that eyes. I don't know what you look like. I was really intoxicated when it all happened.
Okay.
But from the video, it looks like he was like literally along the sidewalk.
So he was laying on the sidewalk here?
Yeah, but his face was like down on the ground like this. Like his face was just like that. Chubbs just stopped going. Chubbs is a pretty big guy.
Yeah.
That's why his name is Chubbs.
Okay.
And then I heard he dragged him into the dumpster. Or he dragged him by the dumpster.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Today, as we look at this body cam footage, we disclose who the victim is and pay our respects. We also find out who the suspect is and his recent punishment just 2 weeks ago. But before we break this one down, remember fam, I don't give you no ain't, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. A teenager who pled guilty to first-degree murder for beating and stabbing a man to death at a Lakewood apartment complex in what prosecutors describe as a disturbing crime was sentenced Friday to 25 years in prison. Fam, meet Brody Drew Brownell. He was 17 years old when he attended a party, July 31st, 2023, at an apartment complex where the victim lived. Pierce County prosecutors say Brownell was drinking and doing drugs, and he was trying to pick fights at the party when he left an apartment and crossed paths with the 64-year-old Leonard Williams. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Brownell said something to Leonard, and the man began to walk away. And that's when the defendant, unprovoked, rushed up to Leonard and punches him, knocking him to the ground. Brownell then stumped and punched the man head and face over and over. While it went on, the defendant recorded the attack on Snapchat, yelling, "You messed with the wrong person." Prosecutors said the victim had every right to feel safe and secure at his apartment complex, and he was merely walking through the parking lot. During the hearing, Laura Clemens, a friend of the victim, spoke on his behalf. She was also his case manager through the Metropolitan Development Council, which owns and manages housing for homeless and low-income people. Williams had been homeless for the most of his early life, Clemens said, and he didn't really trust people. It took time to build a relationship, but eventually, Clemens and Williams met every Friday to have coffee together and care for plants. After the murder, Clemens had to identify Williams' body because he didn't have family members listed for him. She said seeing him in that state still haunts her. His face was almost unrecognizable. I've seen many murders and deaths in my field as a case manager, but this, I've never witnessed anything like this ever. Clemens said Bronell videotaping what he did to her friend was the most despicable thing anyone could do. She said Williams wouldn't have fought back because he didn't have that in him. She asked the judge to impose the sentence that prosecutors have requested, 25 years. Now fam, check out the body cam footage. Nope.
He's the one that flagged us in.
Yeah.
So I don't run around. I didn't think he close to the bus. It's obvious. He's basically right here.
As you look right here, so Nick's doing all his initial pictures and stuff like that. So when fire comes to the confirmation, he's got all his photos done, everything done before they come in, move the body, tamper with the body, do anything else. As soon as you can get those done, then that helps, because now afterwards, after they do all, he can take more pictures. If he finds evidence, take pictures. But now pictures are done before fire comes in here, moves him, manipulates him, does anything like that. So they've asked that we go talk to the people over here. So
Yeah, he's the one that flagged it down. He's asking if I can go get his backpack. So there's a backpack over here. I don't know.
Okay, so we can go talk to.
So we get photos initially, and then if crime scene has to come out, they'll do their own thingy, or how does that work?
Yeah, the Emmy's gonna come out. The Emmy will take their own photos, stuff like that. But you never have too many photos.
Okay.
Just in case something gets seen, like all of a sudden they look at one of your pictures, like, oh, look at this. Like, there's things that sometimes you pick up on the photo that later on you might pick up something. So
Signal or somebody? Okay.
Oh yeah. So who was the one that saw it? Who called?
Me and some other ladies, some older
I'm
lady.
recording this.
What's
She went
that?
back to her
I'm recording,
apartment.
guys, okay?
Yeah, we're recording too. So what happened? What did you see? Like, how did this all?
Okay, me and her, we kind of like dumpster digging, right? And you know, trying to get,
Not even worry
shoes and
about
stuff
it.
like that. Okay, so she went that way towards town, and I came walking up towards the garbage
Walk
dump.
back to my car.
Yeah.
And then he
So I came walking this way, going to the park,
Okay.
towards Silicon Park, and I see this red stuff, leaking out of the dumpster. So I said, that don't look right.
Okay.
So I thought it was paint or something. And so I went in there, and I seen his body in there.
Okay. So the liquid, are you talking about the stuff that's coming out the side right here?
Yes, sir, that's
on the
correct.
left side.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
that's correct. Yeah.
So you were walking up to the dumpster. You guys were just gonna look in the dumpsters, and you saw.
No, she was going back to her car.
I was already at my car. He
Yeah.
told me.
Was it in the complex or in the store, like in the back of the store parking lot?
My car is over to laundromat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just making sure I understand.
Yeah.
But you said you guys were just looking. You said you looked for new shoes, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, we went over here to the apartment complex over here. Went through the
a
back.
couple places Before,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
got like real
Yeah.
right now. I guess.
So you
That
walked
was
up
on my
here.
way back home, back to the park. I'm a homeless veteran right now.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get a place, trying to get an apartment and stuff right now. So
So you were walking up and you saw the liquid, and then
Yes,
you
sir.
came around and you saw the body. Okay. Did
Yeah.
you touch the body at all?
I the old
Saw
lady.
it?
Oh my God, the guy on the quote said does he look dead or? Right, so I walked up to the body, and I don't know, the guy looked dead to me. So.
Okay, and then you called or you?
I called.
You called. Okay, on a different phone or that phone? Different phone. Okay,
My
that's
phone.
fine. That's fine. Okay. Did you recognize the person? Have you seen this person around or?
Yeah.
He lives back there.
I kind of know
what
him
his
for
name
like.
is?
I don't know the guy's name, right? But I've seen him, right? Because I grew up here, right?
Okay.
I mean, I grew up in Lakewood here. You know, I mean, I've been here since the '60s. So, I don't know him. You know, like know him, right?
Okay.
But like at nighttime, right? He would always go get butts out of the ashtrays, right?
Okay.
Like at the bars and stuff like that,
All right.
and then go back home at night.
Well,
That's what I know.
Did he have a name that he went by, or do you guys know?
I just know by face.
I never knew his name.
I've known him for like probably 3-4 years. Probably. He lives in the very back apartment, or the very back apartments there, like on the downstairs unit.
Like in this complex,
Yeah.
but in the northern side?
The very last apartment.
Okay, hold on. So is it normal for him to be? Does he ever pass out in the areas around here, or?
Not that I know, right? Because you know.
It's a little late probably heading home.
Yeah.
What it looks like.
Oh my God. Most of the times, like when I see him, right, it's like at midnight, or like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Not in the morning time like this.
Or at the food bank.
Yeah.
Okay. And you think he lives over?
He does. He lives in the very back apartment.
Okay.
The very back line of the apartment.
So
Bottom level.
if one of the other officers wanted to go over there, you'd be able to point exactly which one it is, or you just know what building?
I'm pretty sure I could probably point out which one.
Okay. We'll see if management's in as well, so we'll figure that out. So then, so you both saw, who was the person you're talking about that, there was another person out here who said an older lady?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Okay. So, is she still out here, or do you know who that is?
She and another lady, they was over here, like in the walkway over here. And she called them too. She had her cell phone on her. She called them too. So.
She called the police too?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just waited here for it. Yeah.
So, did this person here have any altercations with people? Did he have any problems
Not that I
with
know.
people, or?
No, sir, no.
Okay.
Not that I know.
Dispatch
That
said there was
was
some
not.
kind of altercation going out here last night. Was there anything you saw, or?
I wasn't here last night. No.
Okay. So what you guys got out here about what time?
I came out here about 4:30.
About like an hour ago.
Started doing my laundry at the laundromat.
4:30 at the laundromat.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys live in this complex as well? Okay.
I had an apartment here about, oh my God, about
We just got
3-4
a couple
months ago.
months ago.
About 3-4 months ago. So I'm waiting on an apartment now. We're trying to get another apartment. So.
Okay. So did you guys come to the laundromat together?
No.
Okay. So are you guys together, or are you guys?
That's just
We're just friends.
An
I just-
elder of mine.
Yeah,
A friend of mine.
I've known her for like about 5 or 10 years. So.
Okay. So where'd you stay last night?
Out there, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like homeless right now.
Well, you probably never, I've been homeless too. I
Oh, yeah.
understand.
Last night I was out there in the park.
Okay. For
Not the
Stockholm?
basement yet.
We're not here to jam you up. We're here to.
I know.
So
Sorry.
you got here at 4:30 to do laundry.
Yep. Went quick closing the
Did you
dryer.
know he was here, or did you guys talk?
No,
or?
he came walking through the parking lot.
Yeah, I met him down here down by the bank over there this morning,
Okay.
and that's where we
Hung out. And
Yeah.
then you said you just started to wander to look at dumpsters
Yes,
and
sir.
stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Not to saw that.
Yeah.
How did we get? I might borrow you in a second. So give me 1 second.
Not a problem.
So she was over there, and then you called, and another lady called. Did
Yes.
you go get her, or how did you get back over here?
Called my
Oh, I
phone.
called her.
Called your phone and said.
Yeah.
He told me to come over here quick.
Yeah, I told her about the fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because some of you had to see something.
It
You know what I'm
depends.
saying?
It
This
depends
is
on
it.
what time it happened.
Yeah.
You decided to go dumpster diving.
Oh no, she wanted to do it.
Oh, she wanted to do
Yeah. Well, like we both wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
it. Okay.
But like normally, I normally don't do it. So man, so I was just trying to kill time, right? Because I had to go to the VA
Okay.
this morning, to check on my apartment stats and all that. So,
Okay.
so it's actually cool. So okay, from the bank, because the car was parked next to the bank there, right across the street. I think she's like washing clothes at the laundry room or something. Okay, so from like there, we went behind the Blockbuster, went to that nice apartment complex, what's it called, Terrace or something, or, okay, yeah. Went to one dumpster there, went around back, went to the Morning Tree, went to 2 dumpsters in the Morning Tree, and then we didn't walk by that one dumpster. We went back around the backside.
So which dumpster are we talking about?
Oh, the one where the guy was.
Okay, so you walked past it?
No, we went back around.
You went around it, so you didn't go to that one right away?
No.
Okay.
Okay, then after that, we went across the street. I forgot the name of that apartment complex. It's the Beaumont, or it's either the Beaumont or yeah, the one right across the street from the Morning Tree. So we did 1 or 2 dumpsters in there, and then we started walking back to her car, and we went. We didn't go by the dumpster. We went like by the bar, like where the bank club is. Yeah, yeah. And then we walked by the pizza place, walked by McDonald's, and then we got back to her car.
Okay. And what time do you think that was?
That was probably, I would say about 5:30.
Okay.
So we sat there for about 5 or 10 minutes and talked. And so I had to leave. So I left. I went back around the Blockbuster because I had found a blanket, right? So I left it by the oh my god, tennis courts where they play in like in the Morning Tree. I had left the blanket there. So I went to go back and get the blanket. And it was on my way back to the park. And I walked past the spa, past the tennis courts, and then I got to the dumpster there.
Okay.
And there's like an old lady there, down when I told you. She was like running moo-moo.
Yeah, she was at the dumpster? Was she in the wall there, or was she outside?
No, she's like in the walkway.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think she had a little dog or a cat or something.
Okay.
That I'm not sure.
Okay.
So as I get to the dumpster, right, I see this. To me, right, at first I thought it was like some kind of food or something, right, or like paint or something. You know how like when people they'll drop like a can of paint, right, and it'll leak out or something. Right? So I looked at it and I said, "What the hell is that?" And so I kept walking, right, and I got to the side of the dumpster, right, and it was open there. Right, like inside, there's a little door there, and I looked in there, and that's when I seen the guy's body.
Look on.
Okay.
This is 83rd.
Okay. Am I drawing too well?
So Morning Tree is kind of in here.
Okay.
Key Bank is here.
Okay.
I can't remember the other. So were you guys just all on this side? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, that pretty much. We were on that side of the.
Okay. And then the manager was coming, so you guys decided to
Well,
leave.
he said something about that was their equipment or something, or their equipment was. He heard the cards or something or something, but they were coming in.
So then, when do you get over to this dumpster where the deceased guy's at, where the dead guy's at?
Well, after we went to the one thing, they said that he said the manager was coming. We got some chalk out of that one. Anyway, so we we exited out the second entrance to the apartments, you know, and we went on to Silicon Boulevard, or no, that'd be 83rd Street. Sorry, we went on to 83rd Street, and we I said, what about the view? He said something about those are nice apartments over there, Mod 3 or whatever. And
the Beaumont?
he said, well, first the Mods are nice apartments. He said that. And I said, well, no, we want to go to Belmont or whatever. And he said, oh, no, something, you get trouble there or something. And then we went to the one right before that used to be, it's Harrison now, used to be Steeplechase or something.
Okay.
We went there into the very back, and there was a few different things there we got.
Okay, so then
when did after that, we went back to the my car.
Okay, and then when did you guys separate?
After, probably like a few minutes after that, he looked at this thing that he got, he thought it was like a tent or something or whatever, and he didn't want, he left it there, and he got it, and he left. I thought he was going to the VA or something.
Did you guys find the cell phone?
Oh yes, he did find a cell phone.
Where did you find that?
I guess he found that right in front of the, what's it called, the laundromat.
The laundromat, okay. Alright, and then how do you know to go over to where the dead guy's at?
How did what?
How did you know to go?
He called me.
He called you?
He called me on his from his cell phone.
Did you look at the dead guy?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, so do you know him?
Yeah.
Well, what's his?
I mean, I don't know him like that. I've seen him around in the neighborhood.
Do you know his name at all?
I can't remember. He's told it to me before, I'm sure.
Okay.
I've talked to him a few times, you know. He always used to tell me to be careful.
Okay, he told you, the dead guy told you to be careful.
He'd always tell me to be careful.
Okay, did Ted and the dead guy know each other?
I'm sure they did, yeah, I'm sure they did.
Did they ever have an argument between
Not
each
that I'm
other?
aware of.
So when you go over where the dead guy was at, there was like a bunch of stuff strewn kind of out towards 83rd. So how that stuff got all placed out there? There's like a backpack, there's some
that's
shoes.
Ted stuff.
And postcards. Yeah, I got all spread out.
No. I mean, he dropped it there, I think.
Okay.
Or something when he saw it.
Okay.
There was, there was actually a bunch of stuff spread out through the neighborhood this morning.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
there was a bunch of stuff behind the Dollar Tree or something.
Okay.
Just in the corner or whatever there. There's,
So did you used to, the dead guy, did you ever hang out and smoke marijuana with him?
I let him hit my weed pipe, I think, before.
You let him hit your weed pipe before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know if Ted
I used
ever
to give him
did?
cigarettes.
Yeah. Do you know if Ted ever did?
Or when I'd see him, if I had some bud, I'd give him bud too.
So you
I
give
didn't
him-
really kick it with him and smoke with him though.
Okay, but you let him have, occasionally you let him
Yeah,
have some.
if I had some weed, I'd give it to him when I'd see him. I wouldn't see him that often.
Okay, did Ted hang out with him at all?
Not that I know of.
So, okay.
He always hung out. I'd always see him at weird hours, like real early in the morning.
The dead guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it was almost, this morning it was almost like he was out a little late.
Okay. Do you see him dumpster diving?
No, I don't think I've really ever seen him do that. I've seen him like maybe go walk over by a dumpster. I've never seen him like going digging in
No,
it.
dumpster, like what you and Ted were doing.
Yeah, I've never seen him going through it like that. I've seen him also walking from like he usually always has a bag in his hand, like a duffel bag or something. I don't know where he's coming from or whatnot, but I see him sometimes go to the food bank.
So what was it, his duffel bag look like?
Just a duffel bag.
Was it black, white, red, blue?
It was like almost like a gym bag or something, like you'd have some clothes in for going to the YMCA or something.
So, okay.
Anyways, he used to talk with like stuttered a little bit.
And then there's garbage and stuff, you know, laying around. Like when I got there, right, there's like a trail of garbage there.
All the debris that's on
Yeah,
the right side?
Yeah.
That was all there when you got there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me do this. What's your, okay?
I'll get you there.
How's it going, officer?
Good. So,
I see his blood.
yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out if you might, sounds like that he's one of your residents.
I can look. I don't mind.
So what we'll do is we'll probably walk up there. She says that he lives in one of the apartments on the north side of the complex. Because we don't have my ID, right?
No, we don't.
Okay, so let's,
Well,
I'm going to talk to Sarge.
well, and that and Rick, obviously.
there something you want me to do?
We'll just have you stay outside line for now.
Yeah, not
Hey, Sarge and Rick, can I borrow you both? Yeah, just hold this for a sec.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good.
Are you the one that Ross said was hot?
I don't
Remember the
know.
guy that spit on somebody over here?
I don't know who that is.
It was funny. We got it on recording.
No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, one of our residents busted somebody's window out.
Let's just show them.
Yeah, there's room enough for her to get her car out.
You actually have a
No.
You actually have one, a log?
I do.
I do. Oh, I can get one going.
I'm gonna call Shelly, our regional manager, so she's not tripping.
If you want to go in my car and grab my work phone, it's just plugged in the center there.
Yeah.
Do you have your phone with the, you have a good face shot of the guy?
Not a good face shot. It's like this.
Because the female over there says that.
Megan?
Is that who that is?
Megan Baxter?
Is that Megan Baxter? I was telling
Yes,
her.
that is
No wonder why
Megan.
she's recording weird.
Yeah.
I even got the name, I wasn't even paying attention. So partner, hey sir, we're gonna come over here, we'll have you look at a photo and see
No problem.
if you guys recognize.
Ellen will
said-
go too.
Ellen, you
you
come
mind
here.
looking?
Hold on, I got it.
No.
Yeah? Too much weight for you? Overload you? Yeah. Well.
But, so Megan said that she's 100% positive he was on the north side of the complex. But,
In an actual apartment.
looks out here, I don't know, I get a question or like or something. I didn't realize who it was.
I can look into it. Yeah, my girlfriend. She loves Ray-Bans. She owns the wireframe. Well, those are, aren't they? Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah, she got 30 minutes.
Do you recognize this guy?
I don't recognize him either.
Seem to think that he lived over in one of those apartments. Wait, hold on to this. Is it possible? Hey, Megan, can I borrow you for a sec? Would you guys be, would one of you be willing, or both, can we transfer her over and have her point out apartment number, then see if you guys
Yes.
Are you able to go with him?
You
and
know what
show the
apartment number that he goes? What apartment he goes to?
He goes to or him.
Where he? Where the
It's a very,
If I take you in my car, can you show me which apartment?
So we can
Yeah,
ID this person?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Megan.
She got her cat in there?
That should be. So this may be legit, it may not.
Huh?
Because just to tell you, I was getting weird vibes about both of them. I'm like, that's why I wanted to try locking them into a statement. That's why I was, yeah. So that's why I wanted to lock him into a statement.
What would Megan say?
They don't recognize him. Megan's gonna go with them, and she's gonna point out an apartment. But she says she knows which apartment it is. She just doesn't know the number. So from here,
Noise complaints and DV complaints.
so Chris is
Their
doing,
names
or
are in the call.
who has the log?
It's right here.
Oh, that's fine. I was just going to show her what it is.
So this is like a crime scene log? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens once you lock down the scene, and we're going to want to sign into it anyway because we approached this area.
Okay.
So we're going to sign that we went in, and I'll show you how we do it.
Okay.
But what all that does is it says everyone that's been in the crime scene.
Okay.
Once you lock it down, and usually you have one person in charge of keeping the scene secure, make sure people aren't coming from all directions, and that's all your job is your crime scene security.
And so fire's going to come every time just because they're the ones that
They
declare
pronounce,
them,
yeah,
pronounce
they
them
call the
dead?
hospital, get time of death.
Probably.
If you had to
guesstimate an age, are we
Like mid-60s.
She looked at the photo and said it could very well be.
okay, 60s? All right, then you try to move it.
When we went over to the apartment, he's not there.
I yelled in the window. The window was
Hey,
cracked
what-
open,
what are you-
and he didn't reply. But Leonard's not one to reply very often.
Over there,
Things.
we can't, I'm just working on,
No worries.
I wanted him to
Hey,
know my
if I
initial.
had a guy
I'll
come
have
to the
Chris take
station,
him.
would you be willing to
I'd
interview him on your way in?
I'd be willing to give you guys a key
Just
if you
the
want
guy
to stop
that
by the
found
office, so you could go do a welfare check to
cool.
see if
So
he's
you
there.
probably-
And the
you
odds
probably
are,
what,
if it
40 minutes away,
isn't him,
maybe?
that Leonard would be there this time of day.
Okay. Leonard walks everywhere, he doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
But they just happen to know.
50? Okay.
Leonard's
Okay.
probably
All right,
been here,
cool.
I don't
Okay.
know, I'd say 15,
All right.
18
It's gonna
years,
be
something like that.
Theodore Dew. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Bye.
Oh, she's got a chicken. Not a cat.
Where did you go?
Wasn't he right in front of the car?
Is that chicken?
He's right there sitting down.
Well, they're turning their computers on right now, right?
You want to come with me? I can just give you a key. I'll give you a ride over there and ride back if you want.
No, Just we'll, take the car. We'll drive over there to go
Okay.
check on it. But she's still trying to pull the data. break
Yeah,
and
but I
stuff.
can pull a key for you and she'll get that.
Yep, and we'll go check on him. So
All right.
A9, I will meet you over there.
What
was it?
You mean the opposite or A9?
A9.
Okay.
We'll do that first.
Okay. Give me a few minutes. Well, she's on the phone right now. Yep.
Any DOL or prior bookings or anything? There's bookings. That's okay. Now he's telling us crap too. Okay, we're gonna go to A9 and see if this guy's dead. Okay.
Is this no?
So Megan, no, do you mind talking to my partner? He's the one that's primary. Okay. We're gonna go check that apartment that you gave us, make sure there's no one in there. But if you want to sit down and hang out,
Okay.
and we have a few of those at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Rhode Island Red?
Yeah. Scoot up or I gotta.
Okay, guys, give us a second. Leonard, Lakewood Police, we just need to know that you're okay. Wait 1 second, sir. We're going to check your apartment. A9.
Lakewood,
Leonard, Lakewood Police Department. Just need to know you're okay. You don't have to come outside. Just let me know you're okay. So now, because now we're in community caretaking, we can take someone's place without a warrant, because now we're just making sure they're okay.
Keys, and then it's a program apartment, like MDC rents the apartment, and Leonard's kind of subletter. It used to be Greater Lakes Mental Health.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is MDC's number, the one that.
But they don't have a date of birth or anything for him?
We don't have that information, so
okay.
They should have it. They should have that.
Alright. Well, we're just going to knock one more time. Just any one of these, or are they all the same? Or
It should be, I would use this one here. I'll just unlock it for you if you want.
If you want to, we'll just announce for Leonard.
Yep. I could yell for him.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Leonard! 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 Leonard, it's Pat.
It's Lakewood Police. We're just going to come and make sure you're okay. If you're in here, let us know. Hey, Leonard, Lakewood Police. Just want to make sure you're okay. Got water running in here. Leonard, Lakewood Police. Looks like that doesn't shut off. Okay. Do we see any kind of ID or anything that might? Photo of him.
He's been here since 2009.
2009, okay.
Okay, all the pictures are either turned around or empty.
He's got all his photos backwards. Like 170 apartment's empty.
Yeah, I don't see any wallet or anything. There was
There won't be one. I can almost guarantee it. He has payees and everything. He doesn't even pay his own rent. Payees pay all his stuff.
He's just paranoid of everything. That's why he's got these photos all backwards and stuff.
Could be. I mean,
Okay, we're gonna step out. If they want to do a warrant on this apartment, they can.
he gets really like worked up with people, and I mean, a lot of times, like I have to come over and calm him down.
Okay.
He gets worked up with the office staff frequently.
What's you said he was here since 2009?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Originally through Greater Lakes and then now through this.
Through
program?
MDC, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. And we'll try to give you, if we can confirm ID, we'll give you guys notice, because obviously you'll have to figure out what
Yeah.
you're gonna do with the apartment.
He has a brother, I know that. Because he always talks about his brother and his hot rods, but I don't know what his brother's name is.
Okay. We'll call this company in.
See if we can find some info. Okay, I'm not going back over there.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You. Have a great day, you guys. A better day anyway, sir.
Figure out who's doing Frank one.
Yeah, that's Mr. Harrigan.
They get whole information and stuff.
Yeah. Why do we think he might?
Well, no, no one's. They're saying that they might have known each other and had the proximity, and no one's answering that door either.
They
And his
wouldn't have known
doors,
each other.
and his door's unlocked too, so they're just trying to figure out.
Yeah, just a second. Yeah. Well, Paula's here. Yeah. So we can get every information. All right. Bye. It's Richard Harrigan.
So you don't think that they know each other?
No, they might know each other just like randomly, but it's not. They weren't friends. Mr. Harrigan's a retired Air Force, like colonel kind of dude, and he's like 92 or 93 years old, and it might have been like high on the way by, but Mr. Harrigan didn't really associate with anybody either.
It's Richard Harrington?
Harrigan.
Harrigan, how do you spell it?
H-A-R-I. I can get it for you.
Yeah. Who gets?
Yeah, come on in.
The date of birth?
Yeah. Why don't I just pull the file for you?
Okay.
Good morning. Thank you. Sorry about. Thank you for your service. Sorry about your service.
Yeah. Now I'm taking a cue to leave, man. What's going on? Why you single me out? I gotta single you out, mister. How you doing? All right. Cool. Trying not to tire myself out, but all right. All right, I'm gonna get this information done. Let's go out here on the table. And Mr. Harrigan's been here since the 80s.
Okay, perfect. And you're saying Williams? He said he'd get confrontational all the time?
He could get worked up really easy.
Okay.
Like if, what's the best way to describe it? Like if his rent increased or they're trying to take my social security card and he would get agitated, yes.
Okay.
He'd get easily agitated. I'm gonna put on some glasses.
I'm just wondering, but he hasn't had like issues with people
Not that
out in the common areas or anything?
No, not that I'm aware of. Okay, let me see if I can find any information on Mr. Harrigan. His
H-A-R-R.
Huh? See, yeah. You can see he moved in 91. See, he's been here forever.
Oh, was that page? Oh, that was the date, never mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can find an application here. See, these are applications from prior to when our company bought it. So that's just a moving report.
When you guys start assuming leases and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really old man. He's a sweetheart of a guy.
I figured detectives just asked us to come over and.
Richard Harrigan, let's see his effective date.
And he's kind of a little guy. It's not that big.
Yeah, Mr. Harrigan
Walks around with a cane, they said.
Yeah.
Or one of the neighbors said he has like a cane or something he walks with.
He doesn't. I haven't seen him with a cane.
Oh.
I've never seen Leonard with a cane.
Yeah, but are you sure you're not talking about F4 walks around with a cane? That's what's his name? That's I can't think of his name.
They were pointing to F1. It was the very, as you're coming out the dumpsters, you go to the right, it's the first building on the left, the first apartment.
Yeah, that's Harrigan for sure.
That's Harrigan. He's old. He's like 80s.
No, he's 90s.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's 90s now.
God, I hope it's not Harrigan.
No, we don't think it's him. They were just wondering the proximity and everything and seeing if they were visiting. Detectives just want to just take every possibility, like if they had known each other or whatnot.
I can't even find an application in this thing.
Say 91
Not
was a long
if it's
time ago.
housing. I mean,
Oh,
if it's-
Harrigan ain't housing.
Oh, that's right.
F1.
91 is definitely a long time ago.
Yeah.
Shit, I graduated high school in 93, so I know.
Yeah. That makes us old.
F1.
I graduated in 83. It was my 40-year reunion. Yeah, I don't see the application in here anywhere.
But nothing I would have is date of birth, I think. But you think he's a white male in his 90s?
Oh yeah, he is a white male in his 90s.
Okay.
He has a huge nose. He looks like Carl Malden. You don't know who Carl
Yeah.
Malden is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a real sweet guy. He stays up really super late, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then he sleeps in. So he probably won't even wake up for
Knock on the door.
a little bit. Yeah, and he does not hear, and I wouldn't enter there. He does have a gun.
Okay.
So-
All right, we're going to tell our guys that, okay?
See, I know too much shit around this place.
While in court, fam, Ronell, now 19, didn't have a chance to speak. He stood and said he wanted to apologize to the court, the prosecutor, and the victim's family. He said what he did was bad and that he regrets it deeply. Quote, I've been locked up for 16 months now, and every day I think about it. I have nightmares about it, and if I could go back and change it, I would. Ronell also quoted, he didn't really remember that night, and he wasn't in his right mind. Eventually, he still was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Was that enough to you guys? Let me know in the comments. Once again to the victim, Leonard Williams, may he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family. Fam, this was the story of a young teenager who decided to kill a man on Snapchat for looking at him wrong and sending it to his girlfriend because he was, high and drunk? Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.